Hey guys! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that y'all are here. If that didn't sound like Drew's impression of me from the Triple Thrift podcast this week, I'm sorry, I'm a little hoarse. Let me have a little bit of tea here and make it better. Allergies, right, guys? So yesterday or whenever they posted, finally Triple Thrift podcast is like raised from the dead for the 5th time, but they posted a video yesterday, and at first Profit Monsters was acting like Dave NC Picker from Trash to Cash, and then he was like, oh wait, it's the Let's Do Lynch podcast. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited y'all are here. And I was like, I think that I feel personally attacked by that. So I had to start out with a hey y'all. I am so honey, you're not a horse. You're so silly. I'm so glad that you guys are here sitting Thursday night with me. Let's see who all is here. Oh my gosh, I almost just put Melanie in timeout. I would never time out Melanie. She has a wrench. Melanie, I'm so glad that you're here. Christopher Nutter is here. Second one here. Been waiting all day for the show. You're so awesome, Christopher. Thank you. Angie's Oddities is here. Hello, Angie. Let's see. Tina with the Lake Exchange. Good evening, all. We had a little snow on the roof this morning. Oh, I'm not ready for that. It warmed up. It was cold this morning, but it quickly warmed to like almost 70 degrees by the end of the day. So it was kind of weird. You know, it's that like southern fall where you wake up and it's 29 degrees, but by the time that you go to bed, well, in the middle of the day when the sun is still up, you're like in a tank top again. And then by the time you go to bed, you're grabbing for your slippers because it's cold again. I'm a little cold in here. I broadcast from my basement, so it's a little chilly. I got some faux fur lined slippers on right now. Snowberry Vintage is here. Snowberry Vintage, every time I see your name, I think about this drink that they have at a little restaurant called Hickory Log in my town. And I never had one, but a friend of mine had one, and she said it's called a Snow Bear. And it's like a vanilla ice cream, I want to say, she said, in the middle. And then they pour some type of like amaretto on top of it and call it a Snow Bear. And they only offer it, I think, in December. And every time I see your name, that's all I think about is amaretto and ice cream. Christopher's here. Hello, Christopher. Hello, everyone. Let's see here. Christy A is here. Hello. Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. I got to have a nice conversation with her about some cool vintage clothes today. I took my kids clothes shopping and we struck out. We didn't find much stuff. I was shopping for pants, and I think I'm going to make a post over on Instagram about it. Like the next time a buyer asks you for measurements, this is why, because every pair of pants that I tried on was the same size, and it was comical how differently they fit me. And some of them absolutely did not fit. Most of them did not fit. It was just a mess. Thanks for saying that I'm not a horse, Drew. I really appreciate you. Hi, April. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm super glad to see you tonight. Guys, if you haven't checked out April over on Whatnot, I was in her Whatnot this week and picked up some really cool jewelry. If I ever get to my P.O. box, I bet it's probably there waiting on me. SSK promo. Hello, it's Mr. Bill, guys. Hey, Rachel, and hey to everyone. That is not Rachel. Hey, Mary. Hope you're all having a great week. Yeah, I hope you're having a great week also. Joe Childress is here. Hiya from San Francisco. Hey, I heard someone say that San Francisco wasn't technically Northern California. Is it Northern California or not? What do you say, Joe? I've never been there. Hi, Rachel. Good to see you tonight and everyone else. Hello, Judy. Guys, Judy has a new channel here on YouTube, and she's just natural at it. She is, you know, when I first started this channel, I would like prop the phone up and do one take, and I didn't come off nearly as smooth as what she does. So check out her stuff. She's been doing a lot of like haul videos and stuff lately. Check out her stuff if you want to see that. Josh, Flips Finds Fun. Hello. How are you doing tonight? Sunshine Diana is here. Hello. All of you guys checking in. At the Bird's Nest. Hello. First time from Mississippi. Yeah, I had to squint and read the name. I was like, so I'm assuming that Bird spelled B-Y-R-D is probably your last name. I'm super glad that you're here. Time out. You can do that? Wait, which part? which I don't know. What did I say? Hi, Rachel. First time catching you live. Hi, Amanda. I'm glad that you're here. I hope to entertain you guys tonight. We're just gonna talk a little reselling, whatever you guys really bring up. I like to have these lives. Sometimes I showcase a special guest in their channel, but a lot of the time I'm sorry, the light keeps like making me super tan and then not, and it just is what it is. But a lot of times I like to have this live just because I can only communicate so much in the comments. And this is an opportunity for anyone that wants to come hang out and talk. And I can talk with you guys. And that's like my favorite thing about the live. So that's why I don't have a guest every week, because you guys are the guests. Hey, Joe Dempsey, Caitlin, V Vlieger. There's a V and an L together. You guys are really testing me tonight, aren't you? There's Courtney Bolo buddies. Hi, Courtney. Chris and Collins on the moves. Chrissy. Hello, Chrissy. Coco and Chewy are here. You guys are all awesome for being here. Let me scroll down. I don't want to miss anybody. Cheryl says, let's see if we can multitask between Rachel's live and Kat's whatnot. Ooh, what is she selling, Cheryl? She said that she's been killing it. If you guys want some like if you want to get to know Kat a little more, then the Let's Do Lunch podcast, she's the special guest tomorrow. So if you watch that, then a lot of times on Kat's show we're very business, but it's like a more casual sit down with Kat tomorrow on Let's Do Lunch podcast. The Pick and Preacher is here. Yo, I've been super busy, so I have failed on my social media past 2 days. Sorry. I've been loving your reels though, Pick and Preacher. I have been loving them. Let's see here. Oh, here's my dad. Hey, Dad. How's it going? Thank you. Yeah, I've got this tea though. It's so good. This tea, the tea bag is like pink. Let me not drip it on my keyboard. It's rose, and then it has like adaptogens in it, so it's like a calming. I don't know if you've never tried any like type of teas or herbal remedies with, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce this, adaptogens. They're really good, and they honestly do like chill you out and mellow you. My hair looks good. Thanks. I put a little extra oil in it. Pants shopping is the worst. It is absolutely the worst. I ended up with 2 pairs and I didn't really love either pair, but it is what it is. And at least I got 2 pair of pants today. Anthony C, hello. I'm so glad that you're here. Congratulations. Hitting 1 year of reselling this past week. It was 1 year of reselling, correct? Correct me if I didn't get that right, but I'm pretty sure that's the anniversary. KT's Treasure's here. Hello, hello. And here's my mom, guys. Hi, Mom. Hello. Plants are my least favorite to sell. Oh, pants. Ask me about the pile waiting to get listed. I would never make you guys suffer through me coughing. I'll try not to tonight, okay? He says, give me some advice on whatnot. We have been setting aside a bunch of stuff and about to get started. Have you already been approved yet? If not, I have a link for you to get approved. Here's my biggest tips on whatnot. If you can theme your shows, that's great. But I've also done like estate sale shows where like a vintage show, a yard sale type of themey show where it could be anything, like you would find at a yard sale. Start it at the lowest that you want to accept for the item. If it doesn't sell, then no one gets hurt, right? But if you start that item at $1, someone's going to want it for $1. Don't be mad when they do. Because a lot of people start their item at $1 and you will make 33 cents. I think that's before your cost of goods and before your shipping. So don't start things at $1 unless you want to take that for it. Harry Tornado had a good tip this past week where he said, have some items like that you start high, but also throw in some things that you can stand to release at a bargain, because people are coming on Whatnot for a bargain. And he said, they're not coming there to shop. They're coming because they're bored. And that is so true. Like you'll click on Whatnot and then before you know it, you're buying stuff. So impulse items are obviously pretty good. Start your items low. As soon as you ship, I have a shipping video for you. As soon as you ship your items, say that they have shipped, like click the little button that says that you dropped them off at the post office. Like if you have any questions on Whatnot, let me know. I have like a setup video and everything. But my number one tip is going to be to start the item at the lowest that you'll take for it. And like, don't disrespect your buyers, because like I have been a buyer on items where if I'm like, okay, I'm starting the cell phone for $20, and then I bid on the cell phone for $20, and then they're like, I can't believe you guys let her have it for that. Wow, you just totally stole that. It's so rude to your buyer. because they offered you exactly what you wanted for it. And it's just kind of, so don't do that. I don't think that you would do that anyway. Pants, I don't like to list them. Yeah, that's true. But after looking at the prices today, like guys, I was in Old Navy and a pair of pants in Old Navy was $50. I was like, I think I need to raise my prices on some clothes after going to retail stores today and looking, because I've been trying to thrift jeans and I just can't find any. So I thought I would go to actual, like stores. No, it wasn't that great. Maybe I should raise all. San Francisco is Northern California. Okay. Mama says hi too. She had surgery on her wrist today, so I'm taking care of her. Aw, Mary's mom, we hope that you're feeling very, very 120% very soon. And Mary, take good care of her. Get her extra stuff that she didn't even ask for. It does sound kind of good. It would have to be like a vegan ice cream though. Oh, that is the spelling there. I'm gonna have to. How did you guys let me already get 6 minutes behind in the chat? Ay. Dixon's Pickens here. Hey Marcus, how's it going, man? I was up at Cape today in your neck of the woods, and I went to the mall, and that was the biggest reason why Dello and I decided to go to Cape Girardeau, was because they have a mall, and we haven't been there in like honestly probably years. Guys, there was like 2 jewelry stores, 5 shoe stores, and a cookie place. I think that's all that was left in the entire mall. Everything else is empty. I don't know how they're still like paying for the building on a month-to-month basis. Everything was gone. I'm so sorry about this lighting. It's just wonky, you guys. But Ping, hello. I'm glad that you're here. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can be put in timeout. You really can. Marie, hello. Hi, Rachel, the ray of sunshine. I'm so glad I caught your live video. I'm stoked that you're here. Look at all these first time people catching the live for the very first time. Hanford Findings. I'm glad that you're here. Awesome. JRKR 1964 is here, and so is Ed, the reselling writer. Hello, Ed. Oh, let's see here. Oh, yeah, she did say she was going to be selling the J. King necklaces, and she had good starts on them, too. Hey, Cora's Corner. How's it going? I like the fact that you consider us your guests. Yeah, you totally are. I mean, I like to just chit chat with everybody. Lori, Mama with the camera, is here. Hello. Oh, JRKR 1964 needs a sale. So if you're not familiar, a lot of first-time guests in the live, if you hit the like button in this live, then you're guaranteed to make a sale, or I will refund the price of admission for this show. Whatever you paid to get in. Actually, I'm going to double it tonight. I'll give you twice your money back if you don't make a sale after hitting the like button. Then another good whatnot seller is having an awesome jewelry sale. Oh, really? Dang. All the jewelry being sold. Ginger Marvin is here. Hello, Kathy. How's it going? Let's see here. My daughter got some tea that turned purple when she added lemon. Oh, that's so cool. But the tea did not taste good. But that's a cool effect, though, that it would wait until you add the lemon. That's really neat. I'm about to start driving, so if anyone says hi, don't respond. That's why. I always want to say that whenever I pop into someone's chat and I'm like, but I'm actually just listening, guys. I'm not being rude, I promise. Hold time out. Sorry, guys. Let's see here. A little over a year. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Marcus is like the pants like guru over here. He lists all the pants and he finds a ton of them too. Really awesome. Okay. Josh says we are hitting the beach for the weekend tomorrow. They have 5 or 6 thrift stores. We will see. Guys, am I the only person that doesn't thrift a whole lot on vacation? I love to thrift. I love to shop, but I just don't. I think it's because I know like my people don't love it as much as I do. Like Josh and Brittany both thrift and both resell, so it's a little bit different. But like my kids would, no, they would not have it. I mean, they would go obviously, but they wouldn't be happy. Joey Bada Bing gets me buying stuff all the time, right? You can't go in. You'll start buying stuff. Come to my next whatnot, guys. Your whatnot video on how the transactions work was tremendously helpful. Oh, thank you, The Artful Journey. I really appreciate that. Who pays shipping? The buyer does. There's, to my knowledge, I haven't encountered a weight limit. I've mailed boxes of 30 and 40 pounds on there, but that was like really early on in my whatnot. And I haven't mailed anything that heavy since then, but it's all combined shipping. The buyer always pays it. You enter the amount that it weighs whenever you list the item in your store. Would you say Whatnot is more of a great marketing and networking tool, or also a good source for selling? It's absolutely a good source for selling. You know, if I have access to shirts for $1 and I can go on Whatnot and sell them for 5, and I can guaranteed sell 50 of them that night, like, I mean, the math is there. Like, sure, I could go, you know, take time to list 50 shirts on eBay and then wait the next 6 months or however long, you know, a shirt, if it's not like some super rare grail item, could take a year and a half, could take 18 months to sell. Or I could sell them all in one night for $5 a piece, or list on eBay for $20, $30 a piece. The money and whatnot is in the bulk. Like, so source specifically for Whatnot is a really good idea. And here's another good Whatnot tip that Kat shares actually in our video tomorrow. Don't try to sell your audience on Whatnot your junk, because like I tuned into a YouTuber's Whatnot actually, like their very first show, and some of the stuff that they had, you could tell that they had bought it and it was like the mistake buys. Like, I didn't notice that this was pilled, or I didn't notice this had a rip or a tear or a stain or whatever, because everything was really good brands, but everything had like some minor flaw. Like, bring good stuff that people are going to want, and, you know, good stuff that they would want for a personal buy too. Yes, your Whatnot videos are amazing. Thank you. I've watched some more than once. Listen, guys, tell Whatnot that, because I'm not even going to lie to you. I wrote Whatnot an email and was like, I'm already putting out singing your praises. Let's make it official. Why don't you sponsor me, you know, for a video series? Crickets. Like, and I get so many views on those videos and so many comments, and I feel like I step into a Whatnot where people aren't like, I've learned so much from your videos. I'm like, if you Google how to ship on Whatnot, I think my video pops up before Whatnot's page. I'm like, just sponsor me. Maybe they don't need to sponsor me. I'm doing it for free for them right now. Gino, hello, buddy. How's it going, man? How do you go live on Whatnot? I don't do YouTube except as a viewer. On Whatnot, it's not hard. So like, you pull up, if I had a show scheduled right now, it'd be easier to show you. But after you pull up your actual Whatnot app, you go to your seller page, and then your scheduled show is right there, and you just click on it and click start stream. That's it. And then so everything, like, it takes place from your phone. And I use this tripod, and I'm thinking about going and buying a bunch of these and putting them on my eBay, because I get so many requests for a link to these, and where I got these, they don't have them available online, and they were like $6. And I'm like, okay, I could probably just help people out and list these for enough to cover the tripod. Maybe I'll make $1 or $2 in shipping. And just offer these to people, because this holds my phone. Obviously, this one's sideways right now. Whatnot would stream like this, but this turns around. Set that on the desk, and then you can either be in front of it, like showcasing your items, or have the items down here. But this thing's really cool too, because it folds up, and it can just be like a handheld gimbal where you can like show everything around. And then if you completely unscrew the phone part, I can actually mount my camera on there too. So it is a cool tripod, but it wasn't much, and people just can't seem to find them. I mean, I get so many requests for me to link that tripod, and there's no link for it. So yeah, I think maybe I'll buy them and put them in my eBay store. Oh, I could sell them on Whatnot. What do you think about that? Major mess up today. Accidentally put a UPS package with my USPS, and he took it before I realized. I'm going to say he drops it back off to you. I really want to know. I did bring a UPS into USPS once, and he's like, Rachel, I can't scan this. So tell me what happened since he actually took it. Hey, Rachel, I'm so glad Drew doesn't think you're a horse. Guys, this is Drew's mom. This is my mother-in-law here. Hello. Yeah, I'm glad he doesn't think I'm a horse too. That would be kind of messed up. How do the payments and postage work on Whatnot? Like, can you print a label with your proceeds like eBay? Yeah, you don't pay for the label. The buyer pays for the label. So when you go to print, you as soon as your show's over, you're able to print the labels immediately. And it doesn't cost you anything to print them. Yeah, it's kind of foolproof. It really is, guys. I mean, I have my 16-year-old doing it like the first night. I'm just explaining him how to do it. And he's, I'm like over his shoulder, but he could just run the whole show at this point by himself after doing it like 1 or 2 times. So hello, everyone. I always learn something. I'm glad that you're here, Renee. Let's see here. It is. The mall is so dry. It's so weird. I wanted to just go over to like Goodwill or Teen Challenge and try to find jeans there, but I needed to get back for this. How do you show stuff on Whatnot and at the same time watch the bidders and comments? Do you use your phone camera and computer? Yeah, I now have a video about that too. I'm telling you, all these free Whatnot videos on my channel. So I like start stream from my phone. And when you click start stream, that means that you started streaming from that device. Okay. That's important that you remember that. Because when you go on your laptop or your tablet or whatever, and you go to Whatnot, you're going to click open stream. And there's a difference there because then you're just opening what's already there. And be sure you mute that second device so you don't get feedback. You can watch it from the laptop, but you don't even need to watch the bidding. I mean, you can, it's right there on your phone. So if it's in front of you and I'm showcasing the item, I'm like, hey, here's this great t-shirt. I can see what the bidding is. Or if the item is in front of me, I'm like, oh, look at this, little watch. Again, I can see the bidding. So it's easier than you think. I promise. If you guys would just like jump in feet first, when I got approved on Whatnot, I did a week straight of Whatnot just so that I could immediately get like decent enough at it that I felt really confident and comfortable. Have you been vegan all your life? Like, are your parents vegan? No. Oh my gosh, my parents love meat. I have been a vegetarian since I was about 12 years old, though. So like 25 years. And then this is actually the third time I'm like eliminated dairy and eggs too and went totally vegan. And that's been, I guess, about 2 years that Drew and I have been completely vegan, but vegetarian for 25. Assume we know absolutely nothing and explain Whatnot, please. Okay, so Whatnot is its own online app where you auction off things in bulk to sometimes other resellers. It started selling to collectors, so they may be buying to resell because the prices are really good, and they may be buying for themselves, but you auction off an item live, just like QVC, just like I'm showing you right now. If this was a Whatnot, I'd be like, okay, guys, here I have this coffee cup. I would take 30 seconds to tell you about this coffee cup. I would say, I'm starting the auction now. And then it counts down and you have 30 seconds to bid on it. And if it gets down to the last few seconds and someone bids, then Whatnot will add 10 seconds. So if people keep doing that, your auction could go on for a couple minutes. Hopefully they wouldn't. You can do sudden death if you want them to only be those 30-second auctions. But as soon as it was done, I'd be like, okay, Joe, thanks a lot for bidding on this mug because maybe you were the only person. That's why it's important that I don't start it at $1. If you're the only one that likes this, I like his beard mug, courtesy of Mama with the Camera, Lori, then you're going to get it for whatever the starting bid was. Start it at whatever your lowest price is. And then you'll pay on top of that the shipping as the buyer, or your buyer will pay the shipping. And then every other item they buy from you now has discounted shipping. And so the idea is that the buyers would buy in bulk on Whatnot. So you could sell 20 items a night at $5 a piece. That's $100 show. Whatnot takes 8%. PayPal, their processing takes 2.95, I believe, and then 30 cents of every item. So that whole 30 cents of every item is another reason you don't want to start items at $1 because that's 30% right there. Pardon me. Really, really trying to make sure you guys don't have to hear me cough tonight. Oh my gosh, I let my son use Googon to clean clearance stickers off some Jurassic Park blind bags, and he got everything all greasy. I wonder if witch hazel would work, Anthony, to get the grease off of stuff. Because I use coconut oil to dissolve my eye makeup, and it leaves like a little bit of greasy. So when I put my eye makeup on, it was like wiping the new stuff off. So I use like a witch hazel, and then it dries up all that oil. So maybe try witch hazel to dry up the oil from the Googon. Let me know if that works, depending on what he got it on. Yes, you can use your phone. Yeah. Oh yeah, Chrissy's like a Whatnot pro too. She needs to be putting out some Whatnot videos. There you go, Chrissy. Let's see though. I'm so excited and proud to say I finally got my thermal printer up and running with the printing coming out the right way. Only took me 4 months. It did not take you 4 months to get it set up, did it? Cheryl, what type of thermal printer do you have? I see when applying to sell and Whatnot, they ask for a link to your social platform. If I'm still growing, would it be bad to list my personal Facebook? No, list whatever you want that you think is going to get you approved. But listen, Glam Gypsy, I have a link. It's in the description of my very last video. It's in the description of my last 12 videos. That says the link to get you approved to sell on Whatnot. And what that link does is tells Whatnot, Rachel Strickland thinks I'm a good seller. It's like a personal referral. And like I've had one person out of, I don't know, probably 15 who have used it not get approved right away, like one person. And so if you click that link, that really could help you, Glam Gypsy. And Girl, your hair is amazing. I really love it. I've done mine pink a couple times and never bright like that. That is like slay queen. I was at an estate sale today and looked in the freezer and there was a bag of weed. Man, it could have been so much worse. Took it to the lady and said, not sure if you want to sell this, but if you do, it needs a price. I bet she was so shocked. I bet. Wow. Drew says, I'm just listening, guys. Yeah. If you miss, wow, that's interesting, Christopher. You're in Texas. I don't know what the laws are there, so it could have been for sale. I can vouch for Rachel. If you click the like button and don't make a sale, she will refund your admission fees. That's true. That's true. I mean, why would I tell you if it wasn't true? I mostly do Facebook Marketplace pickups. I rarely thrift, believe it or not. I don't know. There's so much stuff that when I go one time, I end up getting so much stuff that I don't like. Sometimes I don't thrift even every week, guys. And I know there's people that thrift every single day, and I just don't. Second time. Hey, Natural State Reseller. I'm glad that you're here. Why even go on vacation if you're not going to thrift? I'm sorry. Didn't you guys go on vacation recently, Trevor? I feel like you guys just got back from somewhere, or am I making that up? Maybe I'm making that up. You're going to an estate sale Saturday. Everything is 75% off. Oh my gosh. I want an estate sale so bad around here, like a good one. I need to go when I went to Paducah, Kentucky, where I got, oh my gosh, I got that Burberry coat there. I need to find where the next one, that guy is having a sale. Like I need to follow him around. That was out of state. Like I drove to Kentucky just for that because I looked in the closet and I was like, I am 99% positive that is a Chanel boy flap bag. Like it's, oh my gosh. And that's like my grail bag. I will find one day. Okay. It was not going to be for sale. It was going to be for me. And I saw it in the closet and I was like 95% sure. Yes, it could be fake, but 95% sure. It was like this grainy, fuzzy photo. I woke up at 3 a.m. I drove an hour and a half. I got in line at like, I don't know what time I got in line, an hour and a half after 3 a.m. I guess. The estate sale didn't start until 6, I want to say, or maybe it was even later. We stood out there for hours and got in there. There was another closet of all Louis Vuitton. I didn't even go to the Louis Vuitton. Some girls were like breaking their necks. They only let the first 5 of us in. I was one of the first 5. My friend Alicia and her daughter Addie were. And I go straight for that bag, like passed up the Louis Vuitton, straight for that bag. And I pick it up and it's some random knockoff. It's not even a Chanel knockoff. It's just like a lookalike, like a dupe. Like I was duped. I was so bummed out because now all the Louis Vuitton was gone, except for this red Epi leather Louis Vuitton. And I bought it just off of principle because this other lady wanted it. And I bought it and I way overpaid for it and it's still for sale. It was an interesting story, you guys. It was an interesting day, but that sale was so epic. I got like, what all did I get? Everything there. Burberry, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Tiffany. I spent like $1,800 at this estate sale. It was so fun to load up my car with like designer stuff that I never find around here. Never. Their pockets are empty after paying Josh and Aileen to sponsor. Yeah, maybe. Kristen's here. Hello, Kristen. I gotta check out your new video about the Reseller remix. I have to see what all went down. I think I might try to go next year. I haven't even told Drew that. So like he's listening right now and he's like, oh, you are? But I think I might try to go. Should I try to go? Yeah. And for what we've set aside, our unique vintage pieces, Supreme, Off-White, for whatnot. Yeah, you should probably build up an audience before you bring that kind of stuff. Don't bring that for your first sale. Not fire like that. I mean, I'm saying that as like someone who loves Off-White and my son is obsessed with Supreme. So like, I know if I went to your first show, I would steal it. You know what I mean? Like I would get a really good deal. So don't do that. I don't want to see you lose that kind of money. Okay. You're not going to get, I mean, you'll get 1 or 2 people in there that maybe like that brand because they saw it listed in your store, but you're not going to have like the audience yet to command driving up the price where it should be. I saw a guy sell a Supreme shirt for $495 last night, but he had like 190 something people in there and everyone knows him as like this grail hunter. It was the Supreme Out of the Woods, and it was in a 2XL. And so it's like a highly sought after hoodie. You are the number one in Google searches. See? Number one. Why is it Whatnot sponsoring me? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Fireballs Flippers is here, you guys. I'm going to try to scroll down and catch up with you guys. McFlippinship, I'm glad to see you here. Aaron Anderson is here. Let's keep scrolling. Christy Clark is here. Look at who's running this thing. Who is this? I decided today that we should call ourselves the Lunch Ladies when we talk about the podcast. Just kidding. UPS visits the post office every few days to pick up packages left by mistake. Really? Well, that's handy as a pocket on a shirt to know. I'm mad at Whatnot today. Oh no, why? What did they do? Your son recently had the sale on there. Is everything okay? Oh, I got some packages from you guys. I need to go by my P.O. box. If you guys send something to the P.O. box and I don't respond for a while, it's because I don't go check it very often. I'm sorry. Prefer thrifting over the mall. Yes. Yeah. Me too. How long does the Whatnot session usually last? It can last as long as you want. Like I've seen some people go in there for 7 hours. And then I started a show once selling baseball cards and quickly realized I had no business selling baseball cards. And I ended it after Christopher I by Chit was in there and Gianni was in there. What was it, guys? 20 minutes that I ended it? It can last as long as you want. Coco and Chewy says, next year will be 1 year since we started this crazy journey reselling. Very thankful to everyone we've met in this community. Aw, I love that so much. Next month, 1 year. It's a small thing. You guys will be quitting your day jobs in no time. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, that's awesome. They better cut you in on Whatnot. I know. Thank you. Good at promoting them and explaining. They should hire you to do the training. Oh my gosh. Someone actually commented this week and they were like, I just learned more on your video than I did on my onboarding. And I was like, not all heroes wear capes. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. I need to do a video with just questions that people have like randomly asked. Because if you've asked, then someone else is probably asking too. Melanie, did you use my link? Reapply again. Huh. You need to be on there because, girl, you got a lot of stuff to sell. You like kill it with the auctions. You would be outstanding on Whatnot. I can't have a lot of foods that is good for me. I can't digest food. I miss eating salads and veggies. Oh, that stinks. Does Whatnot eat the discounted shipping? Oh, I think they're making bank. Joe, I ordered 14 photos from Cali Reseller Luis. 14 photos. Okay, so the first one I paid like $4.50 and then $13 because it was $1 a piece after that. So I paid $17.50 to have 14 pieces of paper mailed to my house. I think they're doing just fine on the shipping. Yeah, they're not having to eat anything. I guarantee you that they're profiting on the shipping. I admittedly really lower my standards as a buyer once I already purchased one thing. I know, right? After that, you're like, it's just 50 cents extra. And you just keep buying stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. Lemon essential oil for my, yeah, I don't know. For the Goo Gone, I feel like that's just going to make it more oily. Goo Gone instructions say to wash it with soap or detergent after using it. Petey just got all the people in the house tucked in. Petey, can I share your good news? I'm sure she's going to say yes, but I'll wait until she does. I need a thermal printer, but all my devices are Chrome. All my devices are Chrome. I have a thermal printer. I have two. I have a Dymo that I use to print 2x7 labels. And then my husband bought me a brother to print 4x6 labels last year for my birthday. I went ahead and kept the Dymo as a backup, but yeah, I don't have any Apple products, and there's a lot of thermal printers out there that you can get. Rachel referred me and I got approved same day. See that? Trevor, that was like some huge social media following. I mean, he does have a YouTube that has like 5.4 million, but other than that, my 5-year-old is sick. Oh, bummer. Well, if it's nasally stuff like this, maybe try that humidifier. Put Vicks on the bottom of their feet and then put socks on and have them sleep with Vicks on the bottom of their feet. That's such a good little tip, a little hack. Got it for my birthday, June. Your birthday's June 21st. That's my youngest son's birthday. I would get frustrated and put it up for a few weeks. That's why I didn't throw it out the window. Nice. Let's see here. Be sure to fill out all the optional boxes when you apply for Whatnot. Good tip. Good tip. Let me see here. I am trying really hard to scroll down here, guys. Maddie. Here's the joke, Maddie. There are no admission fees, but I'll give you double that if you don't get a sale. How's it tonight, y'all? Hey, Danielle, laying here watching the stars. I moved our bed next to the slider door in our bedroom. I love stargazing. I literally thought you were going to say I moved our bed outside. And I was like, can I just move to Kentucky and be best friends with Danielle? Moved your bed next to the door or like the window, though. That's pretty cool. I was approved on Whatnot without a social media following, but I think it's important to complete the whole application, including the photos of your inventory. Yeah, it took me 4 months to be approved, guys. So if it's taken a while, I was there too. I have enough from buying at auctions and estate sales just sitting in my apartment death pile. Like, I won't be thrifting for months. I listed something this morning. It has 25 views and 6 watchers. Should I send an offer to them? Hold out. I wouldn't send an offer yet. But that type of interest in 24 hours, hold out. I do kind of want to know what it is, though. Thanks for dropping this link to the Let's Do Lunch podcast, Chrissy. I went to a wedding in Texas about a month ago. Got a ton of stuff from the OKC Goodwill bins. That's probably what I was thinking about. Every time we go away, we always find a storage unit to buy or Goodwill or garage sales. You guys are flying. I keep thinking I'm going to get caught up, but I'm steadily 10 minutes behind. Okay. I'm really scrolling down this time. I'm hoping to squeeze in some thrifting in Charlotte. That'd be cool. Find the most awesome things at local hybrid auctions. I want to know what all you guys are going to be for Halloween because I literally have... what do we have? A little over a week, and I haven't started a single one of our costumes. I'm thinking that maybe Israel could be Beast Boy, and then I could be, I'm thinking Raven, and Drew would be either Cyborg or Robin from the Teen Titans. But I want to do like the Teen Titans Go version, like the really exaggerated ears for Beast Boy and everything. I don't know. That would be a lot of fun. But I'm catching up because I want to talk to you guys in the moment, and I'm steadily 10 minutes behind. So today is Mary's 1-year mark reselling. So you only get a third of your sales price. If you listed $1, you would get that, Joe, but that's why you don't list at $1. There's too many people starting out listing at $1 and then quitting very quickly because they're like, there's no money in this. Is because you started your stuff at $1 and no one even knew you were there, and you had one person show up and buy it for $1 because you were giving it away, you know. But no, Whatnot only takes 8%. So Lindsay's here, just popped in to say hi. I listened to the baseball card Whatnot too. It was tragic, wasn't it? Very tragic. I done forgot what was on the onboarding. There wasn't much on mine, like not much at all. Oh, see, Tina got her cha-ching. Anthony C says, after you buy your first item on Whatnot, you're committed. That's true. Then you're like, well, I have to stay for this entire auction. And you're like looking through the store and like, it's literally insane. So maybe that's our tip as a seller on Whatnot. Do whatever you need to do to get that first sale. And a lot of people are going and adding items like stickers and things into the buy it now because that unlocks your discounted shipping. So I used to like run the lightweight items first. I'm going to run a scarf or something, a 3-ounce scarf. So you're only paying like $4.50 maybe shipping. And then later you can buy something that, you know, a pair of jeans, and you're going to get the shipping a lot cheaper. It's like half price or maybe even less. Drew gets it. Drew is the first one to notice. I plugged this up tonight and it stays on pink. And I said, you know what? Tonight, I'm going to switch it. I'm going to see the first person to notice, and I'm going to award them 500 fake internet points. And I was between 500 fake internet points and buying them a drink, and I didn't know which one I was going to do. But you know what, Drew? 500 fake internet points for you, okay? Yeah, they're making money on shipping. It makes me mad how they charge so much. We try to change up shipping on orders now. And if you like bulk your orders together, that's going to help with the shipping too. Sellers need to lessen the weight on shipping to help cut the cost, especially on jewelry. Yeah, but I don't know, because like if you say the item's 4 to 7 ounces and you sell 2 of them, then Whatnot's going to give you a label that says 14 ounces. So if you like kind of, if you were inconsistent on that, then I feel like if you did that enough times, that they're not going to like that. So I would stick with how much the item truly does weigh with like the packaging and everything, but I know what you mean. She said, I mean, yes, you can share. Okay, let me tell you guys. We have 101 people in here. This is fantastic. All of you need to stick around because this is good news, okay? Petey, the Sierra 6 here. She's in everyone's chats here. She's so supportive in the reselling community. She's a reseller, a mom, and for the bulk of this year has been, kind of a single mom on the home front here because her husband just came home. You guys, this week, I'll get emotional if I start talking about it too much because like I messaged her a while ago, she was going through some stuff and I'm like, how in the word, Moses's arms were getting tired and Aaron and forgive me, but the other guy came and held his arms up. I was like, that is everyone in the community with you right now. Like, help me to hold your arms up, okay? Until your husband gets home. And I'm just really excited that her husband's home. I'm like thrilled for her. So he's been deployed for a while and I won't say a whole lot else because I'll probably end up saying something I shouldn't say, but please congratulate Petey that her soldier is home. It's so epic, guys. I'm so excited this week for her. I use undo in place of Goo Gone. Oh, I've never heard of that. It fully evaporates so it doesn't even leave a grease mark on paper. Undo. I need to hear about this. I got an IDP printer and it's been great. What is an IDP printer? I have a Zebra 505 label printer and I love it. Nice. Oh, wow. 5.5 million. That's crazy, Trevor. Vicks and or chopped garlic in the socks. Oh, that's cool. I always heard that an onion will draw germs in a room. Like if you leave out an onion, never reuse it. It has to go in the trash because it literally draws the germs out of a room. And you could also like cut an onion in half and leave it out. Are these like Southern old wives' tales or is there truth? I feel like that one has been like scientifically studied and is maybe true. I don't know. I have a Dell PC and use Chrome. Granted, it took me 4 months to get. I'm on a Dell laptop right now. I really like Dell. It really was all his followers that got him approved so fast. I'm just kidding. He doesn't really have 5.5 million. Trevor, do you have a YouTube channel? I don't think he has one at all. I'm just joking. He has no following at all, Susan, and they approved him the same day. Would you ever consider being on my channel, Rachel? Well, Pat Dees, I was on your channel, your first interview of the year, and I would gladly be on there again. It was a lot of fun. I like hanging out with you, Pat Dees. Let's see. Trevor, my videos aren't reselling though. They're feet videos. Oh my gosh. You're trying to get this video demonetized. What's wrong with you? Trevor, 5.5 million. You're doing better than that was epic. Oh, look, Ryan is here. Ryan and Christine. Yo, what it do, cool kids? Ryan talks the same as me. There's like half comic book language, half like, I don't know, this Y2K slang. What it do? That's what I would show up in a chat and say. I'm not sure our large items niche would work for whatnot, but I'm intrigued by it. Guys, the flea market flippers are here. Hey, this next week is when the Reseller Summit starts. If you guys haven't already signed up, let me just tell you real quick. Okay, so the Reseller Summit is put on by Flea Market Flipper. It's free online. Like they take resellers in different genres and like different specialty niches and ask them, hey, put together a video on specifically sourcing the bins. Kristen Rural Squirrel is doing that. Put together a video specifically on negotiating. Will Reseller Madness is doing that. My video is motivation and it's going to kick off the summit. It's like the first video. And so like you have to go to, I think it's like, is it resellersummit.com or if you just search Reseller Summit in Google, it pops right up and you can like register. It's for free. And then you can watch the video where I, for 15 minutes, try really hard to hype you up about life. Unfortunately, it isn't coughing sick. It's stomach sick. Oh, bless his heart. As a 5-year-old, that's so hard. I'm so sorry. We're praying for him for sure. I have the She Cabin full. They approved on that only because no YouTube. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I feel like half the people on there, the majority of people on there have no social media. Like, when's the last time you went into Whatnot and it was like YouTube or Instagram celebrity. I feel like that's few and far between. It's usually just random average people. I don't know, but maybe I could be wrong. It would be an interesting study to see like how many people on there actually have a social media following. It's not 100% necessary for sure. So I want one of those bed swings. Oh yeah, wouldn't that be cool? That's awesome. Item is a new Have new oh I don't know. Have clocks, flip clock. I feel like you're setting me up with this from the 1930s. It is in rough condition, but the only one available and 3 sold in the last 9 days. A new have clocks, flip clock. Yep, I'm just gonna leave that right there. It's from the 1930s. I mean, don't be making offers on that. Let's see. My daughter is gonna be a green dinosaur. Oh, that's so cute. Hey man, if Rachel won't come on, I will. I mean, I'm pretty popular. I got like 28 subscribers. I totally blow your channel up. Oh boy, here we go. 28 subs. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to the Pickin' Preacher, I'm just saying. He's pretty funny. He resells and he's a preacher. So if you like my content, you're probably gonna like his too. New Haven. Okay. I just knew that you were setting me up with the new have. That's why I was like, have. Maybe this is like some foreign word or something. They weren't doing referrals. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. We were dressing up as Ninja Turtles since we have a family of 4 this year. I'm so excited about that. We are about to theme up the Wizard of Oz style this year. The kids and the dog will be Dorothy and her friend. That's awesome. I love it. Trevor Link, you guys know he's not really 5.5 million subscribers. She's been on. She was my first guest. Yeah, he's messing with me. I need to wear my Pat D shirt right here on the live sometime. Just never done my first Whatnot sale yet. You have to do it. You have to do it. Susan, start with the videos that have on like how to set up. And I promise you it's easy. I promise you. Wait, what? eBay shut my store off today. You mean physically did, or you just didn't sell anything today? Which do you mean? Like actually your store is like closed, or I'm interested to find out now. Let's see. What, Courtney? Not even an email? Did you call them? Yeah, Courtney. Wow. What? I bought my daughter a Sally toddler costume from NBC and she looks so cute. Definitely going to try theme Halloweens until she doesn't want to do it anymore. Yeah, I love themed Halloweens with the kids. Wow, Courtney, why? Literally just no sales. Okay. Okay. I was really worried that you meant like Daily Refinement style took your store down or something. I was wondering why it's so dark in your room tonight. Oh, yep, the blue. The blue. That's funny. All right, hang on. I'm almost actually to the bottom, but then you guys have such good questions. I don't want to skip over them. My views or impressions are way down. Huh, that's weird. That's interesting. Good tips on the Whatnot sales. Thanks. Oh, thank you. I have yet to set up my first sale. Oh, guys, maybe I should do a video like setting up your very first sale, which I have one called something like how to, and like I went through step by step exactly what I did from like picking the inventory to like actually setting up the sale to how I tagged the inventory, because Christopher, I Buy Chip, felt really sorry for me when he saw I was taking pieces of paper and writing numbers on them, and he bought me this stack of numbers. He got these on Amazon, but you guys could probably find them on eBay too. This is what we use on our clothing tags now. The box is so full. There's so many in here. Let me show you. Whoops. So these hang on the clothing tags. And so I know that like number 1 is specifically that item and I won't send out the wrong thing. And when I did jewelry the other night, I put these in there so that I didn't mess it up. You could get those. Maybe I should link those in a video. Do you always sell under the same category? You can change categories anytime you want, Amanda. Like you're supposed to do your first auction under the category you got approved in. I got approved under Whatnot, which was like all the eclectic things. So I could have done it in anything. But so if you get approved in like sneakers, you need to do it in sneakers. And then after that, you can change as often as you want. That's weird for you to have no sales though. Did you mess with your promoted listing rate? It's flying. What, the chat? I know. I'm trying to keep up. I'm really trying. I went into Daily Refinement's t-shirt sale the other day to look. 35 shirts and $900 later. Shut up. But I saved on that shipping. You did not spend $900 in there. Oh my gosh, what did you buy? Holy guacamole. Thanks for the link drop. It was $20, but I have nowhere to go with all the rest of the big furniture that was inside. What did you get for $20? I missed that. See, that's what I get whenever I skip things in the chat. That's what I get, guys. Y'all sold anything stellar this past week? What did I sell? My best sale was probably that fur coat. I don't know if it was within the last week. I talked about it last night on Baldy Pal. I sold it for but I'm like, did I talk about that last week here? Maybe I'm just gonna bring that one to the grave with me and it'll forever be one of my best sales. I mean, it was $1 and I sold it for $399. So that was pretty good. New England, Betty Boop is here. Happy Thursday, beautiful people. I'm so glad you're here. Leslie is here. Hi, Rachel. Hope you're well. Looking forward to tomorrow's lunch podcast chat. It's with Kat the Nurse Flipper. You guys are not going to want to miss this one. It's so good. Oh, that would be a dream day for me. Which part? My girl's Mexican grandma would rub cut up potato on the bottom of the girl's feet or on a bump to reduce bruising. Oh my gosh, last night, guys, Israel comes in here. I'm working. I was actually listening, and at one point I'm listening to Yakov Benz to Jake. He was live and just kept me company listing all these electronics that have just been sitting on this table. You might notice the stack is a lot smaller today. But Israel comes in here and tell me good night, and I'm like, he had just got out of the shower. I said, why do you have like scratches here? And your eyebrows are so red here. And I took him upstairs to look him over. He had like this rash all over parts of his body, like everywhere. His legs, his back, his chest, his arms. I was like, uh-oh, because if you saw my Instagram, we went leaf hunting in the woods and we got all these pretty leaves. And I'm like, oh my gosh, did he rub up against like poison ivy or poison oak or sumac or something? And so we couldn't find the Ivy Rest. It's like a poison ivy cream. We couldn't find it. So we put a little Benadryl, like this liquid Benadryl on it. And then Drew found the calamine lotion, like Caladryl. And we put that on him. And I'm like, this morning, nothing. Nothing was on his body. Caladryl and prayer, you guys. I'm sure the prayer did way more than the Caladryl did. His skin was fine this morning. Yeah. Have you seen your new reselling friends in town? That I met at the fall festival? No, but I have been texting back and forth. Pardon me, guys. Apparently, you can find Undo in craft stores. It's a great tool for scrapbookers to fix errors on paper projects. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. On paper. Wow, I kind of want to know what that is if it doesn't mess with even paper. I bought my refrigerator on Whatnot. Stop it. Yeah, I sold his model cars on Posh. Oh, wow. Nice. All right. I bought your Whatnot trip. What? Like in your own mind? I never get what Drew's saying. I never do. And he'll explain it to me later. I'm like, oh, that was funny. I wish that I had got that. I bet he's saying I bought you on Whatnot. Last year, I was the grunge girl, scared grown adult. Oh, the grudge girl. Oh, that's a scary movie. I bet you did scare grown adults. Just registered for the Reseller Summit. Thanks for the link. Oh, thanks so much for dropping the link, you guys. The Pick and Preacher. Here's his link, guys. Chrissy, you're like the best mod ever. Thank you so much for being here, for being my friend, for dropping people's links, for promoting people. I was way off on my printer numbers. It's a PRR thermal printer. Looks like it's about $100 on eBay. Oh, that's awesome. We just recently bought a thermal printer from my mom to use in case her internet keeps going out, because it keeps going out. And that's the number one thing they need their internet for, is to, print out labels right now, because anything else you can kind of do from your phone. You could even do remotely if you needed to, but to print labels is kind of hard unless you have a Bluetooth thermal printer. And so that's what we sent them. And we picked one off of eBay as well, Anthony. And like, it was the printer, which is Bluetooth capable, thermal, and 3 rolls of labels. So it was like 600 something labels and a stand for the labels. And it was like $100, I think. So yeah, like look around on there, guys. Like I know everyone like talks about Rollo so much. Rollo is just a private label of the same company as all these other thermal printers. It might be worth grabbing one and seeing what you think about it. Maybe I should do some review videos on those. Hello all, South Georgia is freezing cold. Is it? How cold is it? I need an office clean out. I have to move at 30 30-inch saw blade just to get to bubble mailers. Oh, you do. You need to get on Whatnot. I don't have a costume planned yet. Yeah, it's hard. She said keep reading. Courtney, you need to definitely be hitting the like button tonight. Slow sales for Aaron. Did I sell anything today? Let me see, guys. You know I'm going to be transparent and honest with you. If I didn't sell anything, you'll know about it. And I listed a bunch of stuff last night. So, nope, I didn't. No, yes, I did. I lied to you. One of the things I listed last night sold. Remember when I went to South Florida? This was before FlipCon, and I bought this book. Whoops, at a Goodwill there. I bought this book for like $4 at Goodwill, Atlas of Surgical Anatomy. It's a hardcover book, and it had the prettiest artwork in it of, that's probably genitalia. Let me find something else. Of like surgical, it was like full color photos of stuff. And I was like, that is so pretty. Even if that's not worth anything, like you could do mixed media artwork or something with it. Like it just looks really, like, look at this. Look how bright this is. And turns out it's worth $60. Someone had one listed cheap last night, and I was like, no, I'm still listing mine at $60 because I've waited months to list it. Listed it for $59.99 plus shipping last night, and it sold within 24 hours. Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. You are the best. Excited to have your kickoff. I don't know if you guys have listened to it yet. I hope it's exactly what you're looking for. Yeah, just keep listing. That's exactly right. Just keep listing. Let's see. Don't you have to have inventory set up before you even apply? No. Just take a picture of, like, literally one of my friends, I'm not going to say unless she wants to say that it was her, took a screenshot of her camera roll and sent them that. Her camera roll of where she had like listed a bunch of stuff on eBay. Sent them that, used my link, and was approved within 24 hours. No, you don't have to. I could take a picture of these bins. They don't even know what's in the bins. My photo that I used was like 10 random things I found and laid in the floor. That's probably why it took me 4 months, though. Don't do that to get approved. Yeah, don't do that. Oh my, I wasn't even subscribed to the Let's Do Lunch podcast. Probably because my channel, my old channel is subscribed. I can't believe you weren't subscribed. Guys, we're nearing 1,000 subscribers on that. I am confident that after our episode tomorrow, I think we could be at watch hours. I think we could be at our watch hours for monetization. We need 1,000 subscribers over there, though. Like, we don't need 1,000. We need 200 and something. We're over 700. It's unreal. I can't even believe it. Hey, Lala's fancy ones, Leanne. Hello. Oh, I just love your hair so much in that picture. It's so pretty. Form is content. Hello, hello. Sold a drum yesterday for $235. What kind of drum? Just had a return pop up. Oh, happy day. Oh, well, no sale and a return. That I hope you sold some stuff today. You sold the Linux Spice Village? $570. If you guys don't know, if you ever see a spice rack that's like a wooden rack, I think the rack itself is shaped like a house, and then all the little spice jars are shaped like houses. It's a Spice Village. If you find one of them, little spice jar that looks like a house and it's Linux, pick it up. She sold the whole set for $570. Remind me again when she paid for that. That's amazing. Always fun to listen to you, Rachel. Gotta bounce. Have a great week, everyone. Bye, Tina. If you're still here, I probably long since missed her. Boo. Yeah, that's an awesome flip. Hey, Love On. I sold a mid-century modern etched glass and bronze light pendant for $110 in 2 days. That's awesome. See, they're not making it anymore. And it's funny because that's the kind of stuff that people around me are just pulling out of their houses, and like they'll have Drew replace it, and they're like, just get it out of my house. Just take it to the dump, whatever. And so he'll bring it home to me and then I list it. And I mean, why wouldn't you? They are not making them anymore. Yeah, that's crazy. Bye, Kristen. See you tomorrow. It was nice. I took the first offer, didn't want to store it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Sometimes if it's a big enough item, I'm like, just take it. Courtney, I think you're about to get a cha-ching. Just saying. Leave it to Christopher to wake up your store if it's dead. I'm telling you, Christopher, you're something else, man. Look at this $9.99 super chat and a cute look at this cute little puppy dog here. There's a dog very similar to that, the place that I have my mailbox. And I don't, you guys know I'm scared of dogs and I want to pet that dog every time I'm in there. And so he's like kind of warming me up to dogs again. I'll pick him up and he's so soft, but your dog's adorable. And thank you so much, Christopher, for the super chat. You're a rock star, man. Israel spent the super chat money that you guys sent him on a Lego set. Chrissy got to see it. Colin's on the move. I was video chatting her the other day and Israel wanted to show her everything. I think she got to talk, she got to talk to him more than me. If he was in the room, he wanted to talk to Chrissy, but she got to see his Lego set. Oh, it's spelled undo. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Let's see here. Purging some of my inventory. 750 labels. Nice. You did a review on yours of Polomo. See, guys, these are printer brands for thermal printers that maybe you've never heard of, but there's reviews out here. Like Pat D has a review on his channel on this one. Oh, okay. Wait, here's the proper spelling, Polono. Yeah. So if you want to know, like, hey, is this $100 printer worth it? Head to YouTube, check out someone's video about it. Then you're helping out the content creator as well. And I have a feeling a lot of these are very similar, if not the same printer to Rollo. It's just a private label. They don't manufacture that. It's a private label item. Anyone have a copy of Windows 7 Home Premium laying around they want to sell? I sure don't. I'm sorry. 36 degrees in Georgia. That's nuts. I just started listing my grandma's vintage salt and pepper shaker collection and thought of you. Oh, that's awesome. Guys, I don't have that many of them left. I think that that's awesome that people are enjoying those. And, you know, even if it's like a little $8 to $13 sale, they all add up, don't they? And it was worth saving them because what else was going to happen to him? His grandparents spent their whole lives collecting those. And I was like, some of these are probably less than $10 sales. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I took what I could. We stuffed our vehicle. We probably couldn't fit any more in there. And I don't know if there's any left in the house or not, but Debbie, if there is, go get those salt and pepper shakers and list them. 36 in South Georgia. That's crazy. Or do you mean in South Florida? That's nuts. Windows 7. Wasn't that back in 19-2? Oh, Arizona Cats. Sue says, hello, I'm trying to get to 500 listings or 429, but keep selling things. You know what? I was thinking last night, I'm going to be closing in on 1,600 listings before I know it. I don't want 600 listings. And like, I tell my husband that, and he's like, oh, how many listings do you want? More than that? And I said, no, I wish that I had 200 listings that sold every single month. And the next month, 200 more sold. And I wish I stayed at that and had a constant rotation. So don't feel bad if your number's staying low and your stuff's selling. You get it, because that means I have almost 1,600 items that people don't want right now and that I'm storing. You know what I mean? And I have to figure out what's wrong with the listing. What do I need to do to tweak it? Is the price wrong? Am I just waiting on the buyer for 1,600 items? Like, unless you're just a high volume seller and you need to have a store with 20,000 items in it, I mean, it's not all about how many you have listed. So you know what? 429, that's awesome. Congratulations on that. Born in 19-2. Oh, I have 0 sales today too. I didn't list for 4 days and had a bunch of sales, but since I started listing again, I'm back to 0 to 1 a day. Maybe something's fishy with eBay right now, guys. I recently bought a Jaden Bluetooth thermal printer. I love it. See, all brands that we haven't even heard of, guys. Sold a makeup bag today twice on eBay and Posh almost at the same time. Oh no. I hate to say, but I'd cancel Posh. I wouldn't cancel it on eBay because eBay will ding you, but Posh will not. Yay, just sold a child's Disney Star Wars jacket. I picked it up at the bins for pennies and sold it for $25. Now is the time. People all over this country right now are like, ooh, it just got cold. If you have jackets, especially kid stuff, like get it listed while it's still cold. Because next week I think it's warming up in most places. But it's not going to stay warm long. So get that stuff listed. But right now is when parents are like, oh no, do we even own jeans that fit? You know what I mean? Because you got your kids' jeans from last school year. Just heard eBay servers in San Jose and Salt Lake have crashed the past few days. So if sales are down and you're on the West Coast, that's why. I'm not. And Courtney's not either. Yes, so old. Anyone know if I can install a newer Windows There's gonna be certain things that you have to, like certain system requirements. Could be time to update your system, Fireball Flippers. I got this laptop last year and it was one of the best things that I could have done for my business. Like the new technology is worth it. Like you can upload your photos so much faster. I wouldn't be able to do this live without this laptop. It's important. I wouldn't be able to edit my videos without it for sure. eBay's been doing a bunch of updates the past few days. Yeah, when they do those updates, I'm telling you. My boring reseller life, James, is a good one to follow for information. He'll keep you up to date on that. Maybe I could send a photo of all my totes of inventory. That's absolutely what you should send them, minus the cats. Minus the cats. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, good, Joe. I'm so glad that you subscribed to Let's Do Lunch. Thank you, guys. Fireball Flippers, no, because old computers don't have enough. Yeah, I know it's all about the RAM, right? Isn't that the Go Juice that you're talking about? I wonder how challenging it was packing the Linux Spice. Yes, we do want to know. Rachel, is your mom's thermal a zebra? No. Drew, can you tell me what that brand was? If you're still watching, hun, maybe he's watching. Tell me what the brand was on that printer. Like it was, I mean, it looked like a good printer, and it was sold by the company, and the company overall had good reviews on eBay. And I watched a review of the same brand from the College Flipper here on YouTube, and but it was not Zebra. It was a brand like you haven't heard of. But it looked like a good product, and I was like, what can we get that looks like a good product and is gonna be able to Bluetooth? Because when you want something that's gonna Bluetooth, that's when like the Rolo and the Dymo gets to be like $300 to $500, and that's the whole point. Like they're not gonna be able to, she can't print labels unless it's Bluetooth. And then that popped up, and we were like, oh, we have to try this. If it doesn't work, we'll get them something else. But I have a feeling this one's gonna be good. Maybe I can get a good review out of them for you guys, and then link that, and then everyone can have a Bluetooth printer by clicking the link. Gotta go. It was good times. Thanks for all the info and help you provide. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, he's so sweet, Chrissy. He likes you too. Yeah, all private label. Not at all challenging. Wrapped each little house with one sheet of bubble wrap and then taped 4 together so none of them corners touched. It was $40 to ship to Ohio. That's awesome. Oh, so you know how I'm always saying that you can ship anything for $30 via FedEx? No, apparently you cannot ship 45-inch long birds that hang on a wall for $30. Guys, Christopher bought some birds from me last week, I think in the live, and I shipped them this week, and I had to Frankenbox these huge mirror packs together. It was one of the biggest, like longest boxes I've ever sent out, and he got it and he said, wow, that was a big box. It was huge. I have only had 2 sales yesterday and none today. Maybe I should have took that offer for 40. Yeah, if you get any offers right now, if sales are low, guys, like take the offers because that can spawn other sales too. I have Windows 1997 and 2003. What? How are you functioning? Drew says I have Windows 98. No, he doesn't. Stupid autocorrect. I agree. I would rather have less listings. Yeah. Keep about 200 items in my store. 90-day total is right at 200. You have my dream store, Anthony. You have my dream store. What kind of items do you flip? He apparently prices stuff better than I do. I just got my sale. It was a little doggy Ghostbusters costume. That's awesome, Carol. And hello, Carol. I think that was your first comment tonight. So thank you for letting us know you got your sale. I think I have about 100 pairs of shakers to sort, clean, and oh, wow, 100 pairs. Holy cow. You could just crank those out. I think I do have Windows 7 copy CD here somewhere. Probably 8. Get out of here, Variety Flipper. That's nuts. I wished I had less amount of listings, but with more sales. I didn't sell anything over the weekend and then just sold the makeup bag for $12. Not great, but it was a sale. Yes, those little sales, I'm saying sometimes they keep us afloat. The big stuff is the stuff we like to brag about, but those little sales pay the bills, right? 1,000 items. Sold 1 item today, only 1 all week. Views way down. Yeah, that's weird. They must really be updating some things. Let's see here. I don't wear jackets, just cover myself in warm water before I go out. That's a wonderful tip, Trevor. Wonderful tip. Gotta go. Take care, y'all. Stay blessed. Bye, Ryan and Christine. See you guys later. I'm at 1,138. Seem to get over 1,200. Not a bad problem. I don't know if I'll ever have a 2,000 item store because I look around and I'm like, I don't need half those women's shirts. I don't need this. I don't need, and some of this I even think about just liquidating. And that's another good thing you can do on Whatnot is I could take that total women's shirts and pull them out and start them at $5 a piece and sell them at basically what you would pay at the thrift store for something name brand and get rid of that whole tote of shirts if I want to. I expect my first laptop computer delivery tomorrow. Oh my gosh. It's been a year since I had this one because it popped up on like my timeline or whatever when I was opening this one. I got emotional, guys, because I really saved up money for this thing. It was 50% off and I saved up some money for it. And I'm telling you, best investment in my business. Treat your business like your business, y'all. Can't get over 600 listings. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. Look at this. Gibby's Girls is here. I'm late, but popping in to say hi. Hey, Gibby's Girls and everyone listening. Did you fill out that Google Doc? That's all I'm going to say. Did you fill out that Google Doc, guys? Guys, I'm freaking out. I looked at that Google Doc yesterday, the day before, and I was like, how have only 34 people filled this out? Well, I got on there before the live and I hit refresh. Apparently I hadn't hit refresh. 250 people. I was like, oh my gosh, because I have to enter everyone's name. I'm pretty sure that's the only way I'm going to be able to pick a random winner. If you haven't filled out the Google Doc, you need to revisit some videos. Gotta go. Nighty night, Joe. I had fun, but I'm still gonna need that refund. No, oh dang, it's in the mail. I'm sending you a check first thing. Leanne, I completely understand. There's more to list. Hang on a little longer. Bearded Finds is here. Hello, hello. Minus Bluetooth. It's see guys, another brand I've never heard of. Never heard of it, but it seems to be working great. I'm telling you, I think that there's a lot. I would love to know if you're using some random no-name printer, especially if it's Bluetooth, please DM me what it is so I can look it up because I could do a whole video on here's some cheap printer options for people that are just starting out because everyone thinks they need to go spend like $300 on the Bluetooth Rolo or however much it is. I don't know. And if you want to do that, because that's a great brand, do that. But for the resellers just starting out, you're less than 10 sales in, take that money, reinvest it immediately into a printer. You know what I mean? You could sell 10 things from around your house and get the $100 that you need for some of these printers that we're talking about. So if you use one that is Bluetooth and some no name or isn't Bluetooth, let me know because I'd love to share it with everybody else. It'll be night soon. What time is it where you're at? I did just did it, Rachel. I applied for Whatnot. Now the waiting game. You did? Oh, that's awesome. Let me know. Let me know. I have a good feeling that you'll be approved very soon. I just got my cha-ching, 2 Department 56 houses. That's awesome. I have heard servers are down from a few people. Confirmed. Unless you guys tell me it's fake news, I'm going to say eBay servers are partly down. It's a great night. How about you? It is a great night. We're having a good time. Do you guys listen to that comedian? Who is that, Drew? We're having a good time. I'll let you guys know we're having a good time. We're having a good time. He says that a lot. Chrissy, those ashtrays you got will sell fast on eBay. Ooh. Just editing. How can you edit Bearded Finds and listen? I have to be done with the majority of the editing before I can turn on someone's video, or I'm like turning one of them or the other one down. Dude, I don't care if you put me on mute. Thanks for watching. I hope your editing is going stellar too. Department 56. Yeah, that's good stuff to sell. I think I may do a week of Whatnot without a theme. Oh, you should. Like a crazy week. Do it, girl. Just clear stuff out. I mean, I guarantee you have $1,000 week doing that. Just do it. Is there a way to turn on best offer for all of my listings at once? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I accidentally clicked on this last night. Okay, so on desktop, go to, what is it? Up in the upper right corner that you drop down and it says selling. Click on selling, then click on active. The page is going to pull up all of your active listings where you would typically make offers to every one of your 40 watchers at one time. It'll say items eligible to make offers on, 47, and you can click on all of them and do 5% off, 10% off all at once. There was another option there last night. I've never clicked on it and accidentally clicked on it, and it said best offer eligible. I clicked on that because I was thinking make an offer eligible, but it said best offer eligible. And when I clicked on it, it said, do you want to add best offer to all of these listings? Go to your active listings, look for best offer eligible, and it's going to show you every item that you have listed that you can add best offer to that you don't have. There you go. Changing lives over here. I'm just kidding. I'm just so glad that I got to see that last night so I could have the answer, because otherwise I'd be like, I don't know. I have 1,800 items listed. I sell 4 to 5 items a day. Recently it slowed down, and then the past few days it's picked back up. I'm glad that people are having different experiences, because we could all get like depressed tonight if we thought it was across the board dead. I got to try and selling on Whatnot. Lots. Yeah, you have to try. Lots of piles. Yeah, lots in piles. I got me a HPRT SL42 off Mercari for $60. That's awesome, Judy. I love it. Oh, you did? You guys filled out the Google Doc? Okay. I didn't believe it, but it worked. My cha-ching just came in. Sold a framed vintage train display just now. Click the thumbs up, guys. I mean, it's worth a try. What's up with the Google Doc? Bearded Finds. I can't say too much about it, but I'm just saying you might want to check out. Have you seen my last video? It's a good one. Google Doc is done. 250 people. I know. I'm like, how am I going to enter all these names? I did, but it was the night before he came home, so I'm scared I did it wrong because I was deliriously tired. PD, if you even just put your name in there, I know how to get a hold of you. It's just I'm trying to avoid getting scammed on Miss Fancy Pants. I'm glad you're here. I'm trying to avoid getting scammed on my own giveaway, because like I gave away $50 on the channel once, and it was to someone I knew. Butterfly Hustles won, and immediately he's messaging me on Instagram, and I'm like, calm down. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad to get this. Like, sales are so slow right now, and I desperately need this money. Here's like, how do you want to do it? I'm like, I can just PayPal it to you. Like, why is she so eager to, like, it just seemed out of character for her. So that was like red flag one. And then she's like, here, use my husband, or can you use my partner's PayPal? And I've never heard like that language out of her. And I was like, okay. And then I literally go to PayPal, input the information, her picture pops up, and I am about to click send when I swear the Holy Spirit must have been like, you dummy. Of course this isn't Carol. And I was like, oh, this is someone that watched my video and saw me say who the winner was. And I pop up her Instagram because I'm trying to plug her channel and everything. And they went and got her profile picture, started an eBay or an Instagram account. They guys had copied like the last month or two of her post. They made a fake Instagram and it looked just like her. And so I know how many scammers there are. So Hope Scope is one of the channels that I really like. And she said she was doing a Google Doc, and that's a good way to be able to have information on people. Because I've also hosted giveaways where the winner never comes forward. The winner never claims the prize, and you have no way to get a hold of them because you can't privately message people on YouTube. So that's what the Google Doc's all about. I'm just saying that's slim odds for everyone else. My laptop died about the same time my husband. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been making do with his really old computer running Windows 2007. Just got my brand new desktop system this week. Oh, you got it? And you got it all set up? Oh, I'm stoked for you. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your husband passing, though. I'm glad that you're all set up right now. That's a lot of people entered. I was hoping I would have been the only one filling out the doc. Yeah, you and me both. Constance Robinson is here. Hello. My label printer is called, right? MF label, right. Yeah, I want to know, guys. I don't have anywhere to write these down right now, but if you care to like DM me, because I just want to find them all and link to them. I went on eBay and bought mine. Yep. Lots of laptops on sale. Yeah, this is the time of year to be buying your electronics, your laptops and stuff like that, especially as we draw closer to Black Friday. I love this. All of you guys using like random no-name printers, and they're perfect. They work just fine. I was told just now that eBay servers were down. Really? This is news, guys. Breaking, breaking. You heard it here first. I have a Rolo, but would love to have a Bluetooth wireless printer. Can't justify spending the money on the wireless Rolo. Well, there you go. I can't quit you either, Joe. I had to take a break. So popping in to say what's up. Man, I need a break in the middle. How long does it take you to edit a video? Bearded Pines. Right, I was going to edit, but yeah, I can't do both. Pardon me one more time, guys. I just can't seem to quit coughing tonight. So many sellers barely had 5 people in their sales. I fear worse for me. Not necessarily. I'm going to tell you, for your first sale, advertise it out at least a week in advance. And then, like, Whatnot themselves will push it out to people, and then people can bookmark it, and then more people will show up. If you just randomly do a pop-up and you've never done a sale on there and you have no following, no one's going to come. If you're going to do your first one and you're worried about attendance, then schedule it out like a week in advance would be my best tip on that. I work my full-time job during the time listening to YouTube videos. The beauty of working at home. Yeah, working at home is the best. Bike contest. Good night. I didn't see you say hello. I hope I didn't miss you, but good night. Awesome. Thank you so much for the info. You're welcome. Let's see here. Sold 6 things today on eBay. Perfect. Let's see here. Oh, only 4 were paid for. Isn't that the truth? So I had somebody order a Lululemon shopping bag for like $6 and change, and it was unpaid for. And then they messaged me and they're like, "Oh, my 2-year-old accidentally bought this bag." And so I was just busy at the time because I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get around to canceling it." Like, you're not gonna pay for it anyway. And so I was gonna message back and be like, "Your 2-year-old has really good taste. I have $300 stuff in my store. Be glad she chose a $6 bag." But obviously cancel it, whatever. I hadn't shipped it. But then they paid for it. And I was like, well, maybe she decided she wanted it. So I was going to ship it today. And then I get another message from her. And she's like, I don't know if you got my message, but since you haven't already shipped it, can you cancel it? And I'm like, why did you pay for it? I don't know. That's just weird. I don't know that I buy that a 2-year-old was able to do that either, because like buying something immediately, like, I will cancel it gladly. I'm not petty enough to need $6 badly enough to make this girl buy the bag, but she could just say I changed my mind or something. Check it out. What are we checking out, guys? I got my printer secondhand for $50. It's not Bluetooth, but I don't need it to be. Best thing I purchased for my hobby turned business. The name is, ooh, that's a lot. I got my first thermal printer at Goodwill. Yeah, and that's why I printed 2x7, not Bluetooth. Like, it was not exactly what I needed, but it was what I could use. So I found a way. I watched several videos to be able to print a 2x7 label. Guys, they're long and skinny labels. They're like this. Took it to the post office. Can I print labels like this? He said, absolutely, as long as it has that scan information and everything. And I used that until last year when my husband said, that he was going to buy me that one for my birthday. I was very surprised to see it. Dusty Slay is the guy that says, "We're having a good time. We're having a good time." So something to do in Google Doc. Yeah, there's something in my last video. I talk about a Google Doc, and I linked it in the comments. I'm supposed to not be talking about it. It's a giveaway, you guys. This is the last thing I'm going to say about it. I'm trying to kind of keep it. Oh, I just knocked something over. Like a semi-secret. Oh, it's packing paper. I won a lot at the auction, and look what was in it. It was way bigger than this. The roll itself is pretty thick, but I've been using this packing paper. I don't know why the roll is so heavy. I just knocked it over, and that really scared me. Sorry if I screamed and anyone was wearing headphones. I have a load of vinyl records that I can't test until I get my little portable turntable. Should I go ahead and put them on Whatnot? I don't test any of my records. I mean, sometimes I do, because I try to only buy records that I want to listen to until they sell, because they take forever to sell. I don't feel like, most of the time they're great. They're playable. Like, visually inspect it, you can see if it's scratched up. My advice. But Joe got a cheap record player at Goodwill. Oh, nice. Yeah, hate the fakes. Let's see here. I was the MVP. I filled out. Oh, wait. You were the MVP. You were the person that liked the video within like 5 seconds of me posting it. I literally posted this video and then I go to pin a comment and then I see that someone's already liked it. And I was like, be still my beating heart. Sue, was it you? You were the one that liked it. So my pinned comment says, to the person that liked this video within seconds of me posting it, you're the real MVP. I hope it was Sue. I filled out a Google Doc for someone recently, but I don't remember if it was yours or not. Maybe. Perhaps it had my face at the top of it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, send it to me. Rachel, what laptop did you get? Do you use your laptop, desktop, and phone? My laptop is the Dell. It's called what is it called? I don't know. I'm gonna have to send it to you. It does everything. It's got like the NVIDIA RTX Studio. It's got the Intel Core i7, and it has a terabyte of storage, and it's incredible graphics processor. And it was like on sale last year again this time, so Dell could be having, it was called a Lostro or something, Lavostro. Anyway, they were having the sale. They might be having it again since this has been a year, and it was like half off, and it was $1,400, and don't regret buying it. So that's probably that thing, like, hey, this costs a lot of money, but I don't regret it. That would be this laptop for me. It changed my business. I couldn't even hardly edit videos before that. Like everything pre-October of last year, the quality is, I couldn't even, like I have the Canon G7X Mark II camera, and the quality on that camera would not even translate by the time I ran it through my slow laptop and the video editor that I had on there, it looked grainy. Like I go back to all my videos before October and I'm like, oh, bless y'all's heart for subscribing to my channel back then. 8 to 10 hours, give or take. Oh my gosh. I'm like 2 to 5 on most. That's crazy. What dedication. I got to go check out your videos, man. I have a Dymo I've never installed because it's missing one of the 2 cables. While installing my computer, I learned the one cable it has is broken. Now I can justify. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I need a cable for mine because I gave one away on my Instagram. I gave away a Dymo and it didn't have the cable. And so I gave my cable to the winner. The winner was Josie, Designs by Josie. And so now I need to order a new one because that's my backup printer if anything happens to the other one. If something happens right now, I can't print. I have 900 followers now, hoping that will help when I get you have 900 followers on Whatnot and haven't even done a show? Susan, you know everything you need to be doing. You're showing up in people's lives then. Like, you didn't get 900 followers by mistake. That's awesome. You're doing fine. I put my Whatnot information on my Instagram every day, sometimes like twice a day, to remind people I will be on, and on Facebook too. That's good information. I think you can buy a refurbished Rolo from their website. Oh, that's interesting. I'm taking notes on thermal printers. I started selling in 99. I think it's time to upgrade. It's absolutely time to stop cutting out labels and taping them onto packages. Yeah, you can't be doing that. Just scheduled my first Whatnot show yesterday for next Wednesday so I can advertise. Oh, please, please, please send me a link to it. Like, I'll forget and I want to be there. So don't think, oh, I shouldn't send her. Send me the link. I want to be there for this, okay? Please send me a link. Soaking up all the Whatnot wisdom. Awesome. I'm loving this chat tonight. You guys are like full of knowledge and information for everyone. We're learning all kinds of stuff and getting to chill out and hang together too. Let's see. I don't understand why buyers feel the need to lie when they want to cancel. It's like, okay, hey, can you cancel this? Yeah, just say that. There's Christy. Hi, I'm in Albuquerque driving to Utah. She is determined this week to find someone wearing socks and Birks. So she's driving all the way to Utah to see someone wearing socks and sandals. Like, that's dedication. So follow Mom's Closets Texas on Instagram so she can post pictures for us of the socked Birkenstock wearers, and we'll all know together. Rachel, yeah, right. It's okay. I really have done a pretty good job keeping it secret. Which is funny. I hope you guys know That's a testament to my love for you, because most of the time when you host something like that, it's to gain more subscribers. And you put it in the title and you put it in the description. And I was like, no, no, no. There's people that got me to this point. I really want one of them to win this. So I was like, you guys, we just had a sale. Vintage Care Bear sold for full asking price, $40 plus shipping. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, Love On. What is your whatnot name? Their whatnot name is Love On. Is it Love On LLC, or I think it's just Love On? Sorry, I screamed also. I know you didn't hear it, but sorry. You screamed when I screamed, honey. Everybody telling on themselves with the Google Doc tonight. Woohoo, just sold another item. Look at that. Christopher, you legit woke up Christy's store. Or Christy, you legit woke up Courtney's store. That's awesome. Hopefully eBay is turning my store back on now. They're like, oh, she is alive. I tried to stay up. I couldn't stay up. What'd you try to stay up for? Yay, Courtney. What is this? What is this? $49.99 super chat. I was looking at my 30-foot by 30-foot shed. She's full of unopened stuff I have bought off of YouTube the last 2 years. Called an abused women's shelter, and all the women will come late November to get whatever they want for them and their kids. Death pile solved. Okay, late November. So it's like a Christmas toy giveaway, basically. I love this. Oh man, I so wish that you, like, obviously you can't even record that really because you're talking about people. Like, I wish you would document it somehow to where we could like experience the joy that, I don't know. I would just be emotional at something like that. That's incredible. Thank you for sitting. You could have just told me that. Thanks for the super chat, man. That's a really cool idea though. Scott Cha-Ching King does like free yard sales and stuff where he just puts the stuff out and resellers can just have stuff. They can, I'm like, oh man, you guys have epic ideas of how to get rid of stuff. That's why he won't whatnot. I have a $95 order that came in yesterday that isn't paid for. Hope they pay soon. I have sent people invoices, orders, and them basically not know, because like they'll make the offer and then you accept the offer and they're thinking it's automated as we think it should be, and they just don't post the payment. And I know eBay like sends them an email. Not everyone like knows where to find everything. So it could be that they don't even know that they haven't posted payment yet. Just send a payment reminder. After a day, I would. That's right. I just knew it had something extra on whatnot. Love On LLC. Yeah. That's awesome. Everyone's saying so nice. What a great idea. That's awesome. Our internet just went back on. We had it. No. Mom and Dad lost their internet again, so they had to shut their store. Mom's storage like shut back down again. And then earlier they said, hey, we have internet again, and until they get this printer, like they can't do anything. So I was like, oh good, put your store back up. I had people message me today wanting to buy out of your store, and now it's back out. I think they're talking about it being out possibly through Christmas. Is your whatnot doing good? Mine, every time we have a sale in there, I just have like such a good time. And I think my best whatnot ever, I probably sold like $260 something worth. Okay, so like I'm not like a whatnot rock star in regard to like how much I'm raking in over there. My worst one ever, I sold like $6 worth because I cut it short pretty quickly. On average, I'd say we make $100 a show, and I cannot complain about that. It's so fun. It's this, but selling stuff, like hanging out with people. I agree. I donate some of the clothes as well to a behavior center. Some of the people who came in on stretchers just have a shirt and undies. Oh my gosh. That's awesome, Chrissy. I remember we went and helped with this. We did like a mission into Kansas City and to set up for the homeless. And we had like coats and clothes and shoes and all kinds of stuff out there. There were people giving free haircuts. They were handing out food, like all kinds of different resources for the homeless. And this one guy comes in and he's just kind of looking around. And sometimes you just need like guidance or you need someone to come tell you everything's free, take what you want. And I said, hey, what can I help you find? And he said he had actually he was incarcerated and just got dropped off that morning. And so he's homeless now. And he said, is there any way that I could have a tent? I was like, it just breaks your heart to know that like we have resources that could totally change someone's life. And if you're not going out there and like finding the people that need these life-changing resources, you may never make contact with them, And I was like, absolutely. And we had like 2 tents left. If we hadn't had a tent, I would have walked to Walmart to get that guy a tent. I just thought, like, I don't know. I try to consider that everyone like came from something. That man was like somebody's little boy at one point. I don't know his backstory. I don't know why he was incarcerated or anything. And I really don't have to know that because we were on a mission like with a Christian organization. And for me to like quantify if someone like to try to qualify, I guess, someone for a blessing is so ridiculous because I don't deserve a single good thing that God has given me. And so I didn't need to know his backstory, like, I don't know. I think it's incredible that you guys are doing what you are with your excess inventory, and I encourage that. Still making piles for my whatnot. I can't wait to see Courtney on whatnot. I cannot wait. I'm just so tired of the overflowing little trash can to put the paper scraps from cutting out labels. I always felt bad about the paper scraps. I'm like, should I use this as packing material but Joe, that's not going to stop because now you're going to have the backing off the labels and mine is overflowing trash can of the backing off of the brother labels. It was pretty bad. I'm really not a procrastinator. You're just busy all the time. I want a high bid auction of 2 totes of cables and things for $1. Hubby thought I was crazy until I showed him that one charger is selling for $45 on eBay. That's so cool. Misha won a high bid auction where she got a Ziploc bag of pins and she sent me a picture of it. And I was like, yes, the vintage pins. They had no idea what they were selling you. Maybe it's because I spent too much money buying on whatnot, but I will set your first one up. Absolutely. Set your first one up and message me over on Instagram and tell me. I'll show up in your first one. Hi, Israel. Hi, sweetie. I love you. Socks and Birks. Girl, I wear that all the time. I have socks and house shoes on right now, so I can't even talk. And they're Birk looking house shoes too. So, but I wouldn't like walk out of the house like that. I just don't know what I'm doing and have not had time to research it. You do know. You do live listings on YouTube, so add the element of selling something to that. Like you've watched Donna and T auction stuff. It's that. That's it. Like you got this. I have a whopping 33 whatnot followers. Woohoo! I'm one of them. Junk Monkey's here. Hello. How are you doing? Another reason I need to go check my P.O. box. Rob mailed me a dinosaur fossil gemstone. I cannot wait to get this thing. I'm going to make it into a piece of jewelry. I don't know how or exactly what piece of jewelry, but I'm going to. Let's see here. My parents, no, they don't live in the villages. No. But that's a nice area, though. They're a little bit further away from you. We all screamed for ice cream. Stop. Socked Birkenstock people. That's just an urban myth. No, apparently they really dress like that in some places. Farm thrift. I wore socks and Birk sandals at work today. Wore my regular Birks out after 20 years. Oh, it's a look, whatever makes you happy. Popped into your show but was working, couldn't stay. Hope to catch another one. I wonder. Okay, Matt Easy has a theory that Instagram shadow bans your whatnot content. If you post about whatnot on Instagram, people aren't going to see it. And to be honest with you, Chrissy, when you just said that you post about your whatnot so much, your stories don't like pop up. Because I feel like I watch your stories a lot, Chrissy, but I don't see a whole lot of that. And so he will even post, hey, having a W sale today and stuff like that. I wonder if there's any truth behind this. If Instagram is like shadow banning posts about whatnot. Does anyone have theories or philosophies on this? I would love to know. Girl, my office was a hot mess. It was like a box mountain. I've been breaking boxes down and organizing while listing. I got some free boxes the other day. Oh, guys, I have to tell you. So I went to my youngest son's school. They needed help packing. They used to do backpacks full of food to send home, but instead of backpacks, Walmart donated these totes. And so we were sending, especially for this long weekend, we were sending home with the kids these snacks. And so it's like 3 different buildings, and they just needed some of us to come in, and we had it whipped out in like 40 minutes, right? And so we get in there and we're boxing up everything. And they had this stack of, it was called Pepsi Nitro, Nitro. So it's like nitrogen infused Pepsi. And they had 14 cases of them. And we're like, what are these? She said, we can't give the kids these sodas, but someone donated this. And they also said, since it's nitrogen infused, like if they were to drop it, it could even, explode. Like it's a little more volatile than a typical soda. She's like, I don't even know what we can do with these. And being the reseller I am, I'm like, Pepsi Nitro, haven't even heard of it. Looks like kind of a niche thing, And I said, I'll buy them off of you, and you could take the money and spend it, on something that the kids could use. And so she's like, I'll ask them if we can do that. And then she messages me in a couple hours and is like, come pick them up for whatever donation you want. And I was like, I'll bring $50 by. And if they sell as well as I think they might, I'll probably have to bring them some more money, because I think that they're worth $40, including shipping, per case. And I got 14 cases. So that was pretty cool. That was like right place, right time. And no one else like knew what to do with them. And so I was like, I don't know, maybe I could give you money and you could buy something else. I have been working on my eBay store all week. What the heck do I have to do, eBay? Oh yeah, I don't know. Send that good juju my way. I sold 3 things today, but could really use some more. And it sold the same day we raised the price. Let's see. It's funny because we had that Care Bear $5 less. Oh, my mom has done that when people send like low offers. Sometimes she'll raise the price. And so maybe it was that someone was like, someone might have been worried you were going to raise it even more. Sorry for coughing in y'all's ear. Yeah, and maybe that's why they jumped on it. I had someone today who didn't realize I'd accepted their offer until I sent a payment reminder. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that happens. Some of these people that I usually wait 24 hours before I send something, though, because I don't want to look pushy. Because sometimes if my offer's accepted, I'm like, okay, I'll get on there and pay for that later. I usually pay immediately, but it just depends on what I'm doing when they accept it. Because just because you accepted it right then, like they could be at work or they could be driving, whatever, give like 24 hours and then send a payment reminder. I had somebody today who didn't realize, oh, sorry, I literally just read that. I had a guy offer and I invoiced twice and crickets. Finally just relisted, hate offers till they make them pay. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. And I do wonder sometimes if that's another seller trying to get your item like hidden. I'm scared. I'm so boring. Don't wear makeup for health reasons. You're not, what? You don't have to wear makeup to be successful at anything. I would just wear this because I think it's fun and I'm artsy. Christopher pays you more to have this live show than you make on Whatnot. You're not wrong, Trevor. I don't make a whole lot over there. I really don't, you guys. Like Captain Nurse Flipper, she was talking about some of her numbers. I'm not going to share them. You guys have to watch Let's Do Lunch Tomorrow because she talks about her numbers her first week on Whatnot, and it's going to blow your mind. And I had to jump in and be like, that's not typical. Just for anyone listening, that is not typical. It's crazy how awesome she's doing over there. She is a queen. Susan, see my first video. I talk about not wearing makeup. Yes, like I got teary-eyed when I watched Scott's video about the best sales, lost money. His beautiful heart came through. Oh, he is so awesome. I don't know where he's at tonight. I almost asked him to jump on here with me tonight. Would you guys like to see Scott back on the channel here sometime soon? Susan, you're perfect just the way you are. There's only one of you, and that's amazing. 100%. That is the truth. If it wasn't, we'd tell you. I have tubs of cords, cables, and adapters, such as like that I get from the bins. Are you making some money on them, Rob? Good money? I'm sorry I get so behind, you guys. I try to do better, but I just love talking to y'all. That's like driving around delivering meals. Like I'm the last person to come in because I go inside people's houses and I think we're not supposed to. And I strike up conversations. I just like talking to people. Courtney, you're going to have an awesome show. Yeah, her show is going to be rock star. I agree. Scott and Melody they are amazing. Yeah. I have 79 on Whatnot, and I'm not a seller yet. See? Perfect. Socks and sandals, all the rage in Las Vegas. Is it really, Cheryl? Is it in Las Vegas? I would not expect that. I think like the shutdown did stuff to people. Like you would expect Louboutins to be the rage. I don't know. Maybe she's being sarcastic. IG is also blocking some stories for Amazon and Amazon Live. Did one Whatnot show and haven't been back, and now I'm kicking myself. Verna, get back on there. Drop what your Whatnot is. Maybe people, tell us what you sell. Maybe people here might want to follow. Congrats on your first video. Yeah. Christy, Mom's Closet Texas, guys, and I don't know. I'm sure her link has been dropped. She posted her first YouTube video. You guys remember a couple weeks ago, we all went and hounded her, and then I posted on my Instagram and I was like, Christy's coming on the show, and everyone was like, oh, we're so glad to hear you're coming on the show. And she was like, what are you guys talking about? And then she did come on the show, and then we were like, when's your first video coming out? And she's like, stop it. Well, guess what? Peer pressure works, apparently. She put out a video. It's so good too. She's just so down to earth and genuine and easy to listen to, and it was a very good video. So I loved it. To heck with what people think of my post-back surgery weight gain, my daily hoodie, bike shorts, uniform, and no makeup. That's a reality. And I should show the real me. You should show the real you. Like, that's what I try to say on Let's Do Lunch. I was like, if I showed up to you guys looking any different way, like, it wouldn't be me. Like, I don't know. This is the very first thing I do every single day. Like, because it's authentically me. But if it wasn't, if it was like I felt like I needed to put it on just to get in front of you guys, I feel like y'all would see right through that, like the mask that it would be. Rob says, if you don't put a link to Whatnot, you're okay. They don't like it when you post links that take you out of Instagram. Why do they have a link button then? Like, why do they? I wonder if people see my YouTube stuff whenever, because I post a link to that too. I'm not clicking on that, Trevor, but you know what? That's probably funny. It might get me demonetized. Yep, that's who's hiding the ads. The old triangle people. I don't get this Friday Flipper. He's still waiting on the Whatnot approval. Have you applied more than once? Because I have seen people, I mean, I didn't apply more than once because I was like indifferent. I had a lot of stuff going on, but it took 4 months. But I know people that applied more than once and then they got approved faster. Have you tried to do it more than once? Or maybe put WN on Instagram. Yeah, that's a possibility. No, I haven't heard about that, especially when they have the what. Yeah, I know, right? Very odd. I sold a Mountain Dew Baja Blast soda for $50. That's awesome. Had to Google that. Hubby was going to buy a case of pumpkin spice Cheerios, but oh, you can't find them already? Oh, wow. Maybe I should go buy some pumpkin spice Cheerios. Huh. Let's see here. 2 cans sold for $25 or $13 for one, both with free shipping. So 14 cases times 12 cans, they're like 13.5 ounce cans too. Like, there's a lot of money to be made there off of a $50 investment. I raise the price when I've had someone lowball me when they send a message to why I should sell the item for them to them for so low. Nice. I see people do that. If you found, love this question, as if you're like I'm as proper as Cat over here. If you found a garbage bag full of Tupperware lids at the bins, would you pick them up? This is such a loaded question. Will they sell? Absolutely. $5 to $10 a piece. Do I want to list them? Are they going to be sticky? No, I wouldn't pick them up. There's money to be made there. So I'm not saying not to pick them up, but I know that they would live in my death pile for a while. And that's the only reason I wouldn't pick them up. If you know that you'd list them, get them, because they're going to weigh next to nothing. There's a number right there in the center. I have talked about it in videos. Noelle Farm Girl Scavenger has a video where she talks about it. Right there in the center of the circle, there is a little number, and you just type that in eBay, and it shows you exactly what the item is, and you just sell similar. They're so easy to list, as long as they're not super sticky. That's the problem. They get really sticky and they're nasty. They will sell. I had one seller hide my item twice. I blocked them after that. They should have been banned from eBay. Oh, they made an offer and then did that twice? Ooh, that's interesting, Bethany. You ever send out a dirt cheap offer to a watcher on an item just to get rid of it and they still don't accept? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have. That stinks. Don't worry, Rachel. We are entertaining each other while you scroll. I stockpile the cords and cables for when I find items that need them. That's awesome. You guys have such really smart ways of listing. Okay, I was gonna ask, has anyone done Amazon Live? What the heck? I just heard about this last night. Amazon Live. This is a thing? I don't sell on Amazon. I don't buy on Amazon, but I'm interested to know what Amazon Live is like. The fan base, the buyer base for that, like Amazon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a lot. They didn't invite me to sell. They invited me to buy from someone else's show on Whatnot. I even sent them an invoice messages and saw they were a seller as well. They just don't want my listing up for whatever reason. That is so rude. You said you blocked them, right? That's what I would do. Huh. Oh, I see that hides item. Well, if you accept it, then it's not available anymore. It's considered sold, even though they haven't paid for it. So, yeah. Variety Flipper, good night. Almost 11 p.m. here in North Carolina. Got to get up early and yard sale. Who's doing yard sales tomorrow? Are you guys all doing yard sales? I had someone send me a lower offer and they said, this is all I have to spend, and I took it. I feel like they were legit and I wanted them to have it. There you go. Sometimes, and it matters on the day. Some days I may be like, that's half price. And then other days I may be like, I don't have a sale today, and take it. So I always entertain all offers. I keep offers on most all of my items. If you sell all cans for $13 each, that's $2,184 minus fees and shipping. But that would be a long time to sell all of those, I feel like. So I feel like I should bundle them. But that's just crazy. If you made $400 off of it, that's crazy. Like a $50 investment. I almost bought a Love Moschino purse today. It was at TJ Maxx for $39. I kind of regret not buying it. The reason I put it back, because they will sell for over $100. And I was like, it could be a fast flip around the holidays since it's new with tags. And then I'm about to check out and I realized, no, it's new with TJ Maxx tags. Because the original manufacturer tags aren't on there anymore. So I put it back because I thought technically it's going to look used, or it's going to be new without tags, and people might not want that as like a Christmas gift. So, sorry. I think you're more likely to find a Tupperware full of garbage than a garbage bag full of Tupperware. Some were new, some were vintage, no bowls, just lids. But what do people always lose? Oh, girl, I've sold plenty of lids. They're just boring to list. I don't want to list them. I just don't want to. Oh, yeah. Christy's having a yard sale this weekend, guys. I think you're going to do an awesome job at it, Christy. I wish you would document that. You could do that for a YouTube video. I've done Amazon Live for over a year. Basically, QV. Oh, it's been around that long? Okay, I have 200 items, closed, probably not top line, done spreadsheet with numbers and pics. It's hard to put them on Whatnot. It's not hard, but don't try to run 200 items on your first show, because it'll take you 3 days. Especially if you're nervous about whether or not you know what you're doing. I would say 30 to 50. 50 is a good number, but if you're really nervous, okay, if you list all 50 and you decide to shut the show down before running through everything, you can clone the items for the upcoming sale for new sales. It is not hard to add them, and I have a video about it actually. One of my last Whatnot videos, I think that like how to run a Whatnot or something, how to make money on Whatnot. That's what it's called. And it's like me fanning out $100 bills with the Whatnot logo. And I show you in that video, step by step. You can watch me on my phone, add the items. It is very, very easy. There's like 5 fields to fill out. I am going to try to have a yard sale tomorrow. Hopefully my sick kiddo is feeling better. I sure hope so. Fireball flippers, seriously praying your little one's belly feels better. Taking a small break during Let's Do Lunch podcast. Thanks, girl. Tupperware lids always getting warped in the microwave. Oh, that's true. That's true. And discolored. Why are they always pink? Why are they always pink? Never knew Amazon had a live. Yeah, that's crazy. Had it for 2 years. How did we not know about it? Like, I literally heard about it last night. How do you sign up on Amazon for that? eBay is doing live shows now. I was invited to one today. Oh, did you go, Rob? If so, like, how was it? I haven't been invited into anything yet. Dawn, I saw a post on Instagram that Target is now selling actual Tupperware brand. Interesting. Target, another huge customer base. Electric blanket power cords. Yeah. I've always heard that those are good money, but I've never sourced one and sold one. Just got accepted to Amazon influencers and I need to do something with it. Oh yeah, like they're taking up so much space. The sodas? They are right in front of the coats that I actually have to ship one of those tonight, Drew. So I'm hoping you'll help me move the 14 cases of soda to somewhere. When I said that room, I didn't mean like right in front of my listed inventory. So I didn't ship that coat last night. Mimi's Treasures. Hello. I'm so glad that you're here. Thanks for all that you do. Mimi, I just had this random epiphany while we're talking about whatnot. And I'm like, there's an auction I was supposed to be at this morning. I want to know how it went. How did everything go? I need to turn on my notifications in a better way over on whatnot. Or maybe I have too many set because I just like space whenever a show I bookmarked started. But I want to know how it went. I am going to make a bunch of listings on, oh, wait, hang on. And thank you for the $4.99 super chat. You are a rock star. Thank you. I'm going to make a bunch of listings on whatnot by weight and number them and just start grabbing items in that weight class. No, that's not a bad idea. The only thing is, like, if people might see something in your store and be like, oh, I want to stick around because I want to bid on that. Or they could even pre-bid on an item. I mean, it is recommended that, trust me, it's not hard to list items in there. But I've definitely done shows where the stuff wasn't listed. My last show, the stuff wasn't listed. I put numbers like 1 through 26 and everything was 47 ounces because it was all jewelry and there wasn't a photo of anything. But you do not want to add everything during the auction, I don't feel like. And if you're already going to the trouble of listing the item technically with the weight, just go ahead and list it. I would list it. I don't know. Got those sodas listed. Get them listed ASAP. The expiration date isn't getting any. Okay, I'll list them tonight. I will. I only have to take a picture of one case. I'll probably list a couple by the case and then a couple like individually and then a couple as like 4 together, something like that. One case of them was open, so I can do that and get pictures. And then I'll like ship them out as they sell. Like if the 4-packs are selling, I can bundle up 4-packs. And if the cases are selling, then bye-bye 14 cases of soda I don't have room for. We don't even drink soda. When we do, it's a Diet Coke. So I may have to go to the doctor tomorrow. I stabbed my arm on some old fence wire today fairly bad. Can't remember the last time I had a tetanus shot. Last time I had a tetanus shot was when Israel was born. Yeah, you gotta watch all the videos for sure. There's a whole playlist here on the channel. Rob, you might need to go to the doctor. Tetanus isn't something that you want to play around with. I did not go to the eBay show. Was busy taking down an old fence. Have a company coming 4 days to build a new fence. Oh, they just took that tree down in your yard too, right? Noelle, I was just talking about you. I was telling people about your Let's Talk About It. I think that you have that is about Tupperware and how to figure out what the Tupperware is. By looking in the circle and looking at the number and everything. I was just talking about you. Hey, Noelle. Yeah, your ears must have been ringing. I don't know what I want to bring. I know whatever you bring is going to be awesome. I want to be there. Let me get a sip real quick, guys. Too bad I can't list all the cases of beer we have in our garage. My hubby Steve is a beer salesman, and we get too much that we don't drink. Oh, man, I wish you could find a way local. Like, without a license, probably no way is safe. But dang, what a perk of a job, I guess. I'm just going to have stuff all around me. That's a good idea. Just do it. I mean, I've watched people, Courtney, like these people that I bought all of these Barbies from, they run an estate sale, and they basically took the totes and they pulled them up next to them, and they're like, let's see together what's in this next tote. So there was like one of them I kept on all day long because they just kept opening stuff. They didn't even know what was going to be in there. So it could be like a mystery to you too. Be like, let's go through my death pile together. Even if it's not truly your death pile stuff, like pull it up there and people will be like, ooh, what's going to be next? Even if you curated what's there, like the mystery would keep people involved and engaged. I have to sell my brother's estate and not sure if eBay or whatnot is best. I've never done flipper stuff. If you want it gone quickly, sell it on whatnot. If you want it gone at top dollar, sell it on eBay. Yeah. Courtney, you're going to have a blast. You'll have such a good time. Went great. She did a really good job. Didn't even seem nervous. Sold everything. Pretty sure she's hooked. Please let me know when the next one is. I won't be a loser. And I won't forget about this one. I really hate that because I wanted to like show up and support and buy something, but I'm stoked to hear that she sold everything in her very first show. That's so cool. I heard for Whatnot, your first show, you are supposed to, you're supposed to load the items. I mean, they want you to load them for all of them, but just do your best. But again, I got to do some more research. I have a computer with a camera now. Computer with a camera. Yeah, he's on YouTube now. Nice. Let's see here. It's not going to be an epic fail, Courtney. Israel was that rusty when he was born. No. I want to say it's tetanus and diphtheria together, and that came with a whooping cough vaccine. And so they recommend now, when the baby's born, to get your whooping cough vaccine. And it was like Tdap was all together, like pertussis, I guess, is whooping cough. So Tdap is tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis all together. So you get that one vaccine. I'm pretty sure those are the ones that are together. I have clothing and jewelry. Yeah, mix it up. I mean, I did a jewelry only show the other day, and people I've never seen on Whatnot came out and bought because they saw that it was a jewelry show. So here's the thing, Susan. I don't know. I mean, yes, you can mix those things, but to have two separate shows, you're going to bring two separate genres of buyers, because if people are coming for clothing and you have one jewelry buyer, that one buyer is going to get the starting bid every single time, because you either filed that sale under jewelry or you filed it under clothing. If you filed it under clothing, the jewelry buyers aren't coming in. So if you can separate it, do, or just put it under like vintage estate. But if you have like really good jewelry or really cool pieces, consider doing just a jewelry sale. You're going to love it so much. You're going to want to do all the niche sales. Dello and I are about to do a plush Whatnot. I don't sell plush, but I've been picking it up just so I could do a plush Whatnot. So if you can't remember your last tetanus shot, you must go to the doctor. Been busy at my place. Yeah, we're all rooting for you to go to the doctor, Rob. And I totally misspelled your son's name. No, did you? Oh, yeah, you did. I didn't notice it. A lot of people spell Israel like that. Like a lot of people. Most of the time I just spell it for people. It's just not a common word that we spell a lot in America. And so people don't realize the A is before the E a lot. It's harmless. You should see the way people pronounce my oldest son, Dello's name. And here on eBay, here on YouTube, a lot of people call him Dylan. Because in my video, I guess I'm like saying it fast and they're like, surely she didn't say Dello. What is his name? Dylan? Yeah, that is good. You need a fence. Yeah, you do need a fence, but you also need a tetanus shot. So, oh, good night, Melanie. Did Melanie? Oh, good night, Melanie. I'm glad that you were here. The property on that side is a major problem. It's vacant for the time being, and I'm taking an opportunity to get the fence built. I did run over tonight, guys. I mean, it's been a nice run over, though. I'm excited to see you guys. Her next show is tomorrow at 4. Okay. I can remember that. I'll try to get on Whatnot later and bookmark it, as if that means anything, right? Awesome. Thanks. I've been watching all your videos. Oh, good. I'm glad. Tdap. Yeah. Right. Someday I might schedule my first show, but I barely have time to breathe right now. Noelle, you'd be great on Whatnot. Like in the vintage and estate, people would love your knowledge about the items that you have. Like, I feel like you'd be able to get top dollar because you know about the items that you would be selling. And that means a lot when you're trying to get that first bid. I picked vintage and estate sales for mine. Yeah. Okay, it's too cold, heading to bed and under all my covers to get warm. See you tomorrow at lunch. Good night, Dawn. I'm sorry it's less than 60 degrees in Georgia. See how old I am? Didn't know they give shots to new moms. Well, it's not even just to new moms. It's to everyone that is going to come in contact with your baby. Like, we had both sets of grandparents get it. Everyone in the house had to have their whooping cough vaccine. My husband had to have his because where you can carry whooping cough and not even realize it. And when you hold a newborn baby, it's like potentially fatal if they get whooping cough. So if anyone that you love is having a baby and you're going to be around that baby, you need to have that booster for Tdap. I know, the more you know, right? It's safety first. I have seen whatnot sales of thrifted finds from the day. Yeah. And I've seen whatnot sales of people literally picking the things up in Goodwill. So they're whatnotting from the bins or from Goodwill. Is there a glassware category? Probably. If not, I would list it in vintage and estate. Is where I would do that. Maybe after Christmas. Israel. Yeah, that's exactly how you should spell it. Israel. How did you come up with Delo's name? That is unusual. It is. And I think it's supposed to have 2 L's. Delo is named after his dad. And his dad is named after his dad. So Delo is actually the third. And it's funny because when I was going through some paperwork at his grandparents' estate, whenever after they passed, or after his grandmother passed, I found who like originally had that name in the family, who like Delo's grandpa was named after, and it was spelled with 2 L's. And I'm like, so they just randomly changed the spelling, and now everyone afterwards has just had one. So it's kind of funny. I kid with him, and I'm like, your name's misspelled. So yeah, he's the third. I didn't just dream up that crazy name. I'm glad you're running over since I jumped on late. Yeah, I just enjoy talking to you guys like a lot. It's 53 right now, but 2 nights ago it was under 30. Oh, it was 29 a couple of mornings ago when the kids got up, and Israel had his little coat on, and I said, do we have gloves? Because it's like that panic moment. It's the first day that it's cold. And Drew went and found him gloves. And then after school, he goes, Mommy, my hands were so cold on recess. And I was so glad I had those gloves. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad I put those in there. It's kind of an ongoing joke with my oldest. Every morning when he leaves the house, I'm like, do you need gloves? Because he just says no. But he's getting to wear his new Letterman jacket. He got this beautiful Letterman jacket. It's wool with leather sleeves, and he gets in the car and he brings the new car smell into the car because it's like these full leather sleeves. He smells so good. Sometimes the vaccine gives the child whooping cough. Oh, wow. Huh. Now, is that if they vaccinate the child or if the people around them are vaccinated? That's interesting. My daughter wouldn't let me see her when she was pregnant. Oh, yeah. I could see that. You know, it was a hard time. We all had to like figure out what was best for everybody. 30 here in Mississippi the last 2 nights. Oh my gosh. That's nuts. We haven't gotten below 50 in South Texas yet. Excited to go to Utah where it's colder. You might see some snow. It's 45 this morning here in Florida. So I have a friend that is visiting Florida on vacation right now. I was like, of all the weeks, this would be the week that you guys went to Florida. I feel for her because they were going to like a beach community too. Yeah, it's warmer tomorrow. My dad was named Gene. That's my dad's name. And made it a point that it wasn't Eugene. He was a junior, and Gene was on his birth certificate. When we did genealogy, we found out that his dad's name was actually Eugene on his birth certificate. Interesting. Yeah, that's my dad's name. That's interesting. I've got to get listing. Have a great night. May you wake up to numerous sales. May you wake up to numerous sales and likes on all your posts. Thanks, Sue. We are in, what is that, Hattiesburg? Great show, Rachel. As always, good night. You guys are like clockwork. It's 10 o'clock, going to bed. I guess we should go to bed. I actually haven't got to see my husband much today, so I'll probably stay up and maybe we'll play Scrabble or something. Getting ready for rain here in Washington, which is good because we have so many fires right now. On my way to Cape Girardeau today, there were a lot of signs that said, high fire risk, keep cigarettes inside vehicle. And then my 6-year-old, he's reading everything right now, and he wanted to know what that sign said. And he was like, "What?" Because I don't think he knows what a cigarette is. And I was like, "You have to keep fire in your car." And he was like, even more confused. My explanation wasn't good. I'm in Illinois for my brother's estate, and it is way too cold here. I want to go home to Las Vegas. You're not far from me if you're in Illinois. I'm in Southeast Missouri. Keep freezing. Am I freezing? I'm so sorry. I don't know. Alrighty, you awesome peeps. I'm going to try to sleep. Everyone's going to bed. Oh, you guys have been rock stars. You stayed with me late. You all showed up, and she said, Chrissy, do you mean thrifting? I may not have time to go. Yeah, that's me on vacations and stuff. I am really glad that you guys all came. Lisa says, great show. And I just want to encourage you guys with, when you look at your business tomorrow, this weekend, and right now, if your eBay sales are slow, do whatever you need to, treat your business like your business. You know what I'm saying? Bye.